Welcome back to Soulstone Survivors, and today we go for the Chromatic Bolt build that I had announced, or well, wanted to go for, and it has been quite a journey. I'm actually recording now for 7 hours here, and I'm dying. I'm mentally dying, but I want a reward, so we're doing this. I will explain to you all the things that I've discovered and went through and didn't work out and worked out but kind of fell off and were useless. So first of all, we have the singular focus here. Really? That is insane, that is ridiculous nice. That is to have the same weapon multiple times, very important. Then we have elemental flow, where the damaging negative effects that we apply to the enemies, they deal damage 50% more often. In other words, that means the tick rate is decreased by 33%. You can math it out if you want, if you don't believe me, but yeah, it pretty much means that. So instead of going off every, let's say, 10 seconds, it would be every 6.66 seconds. Then we have battle proficiency, just needed a filler, and quality standards. This is very important to make sure that we get good stuff here. Bleed is okay, let's take that. But yeah, this is kind of important, but it's gambly. Like, you get better quality things, but if you just get bad offers all the time, it's horrible. And that's also why it's important that we don't waste too many rerolls to get the things that I require. That is insane. That is straight up insane. Yes, I will take that. Then we have rerolls, unconventional start, and very, very important. I wasted the first 3 hours on this, not having that, because this character, the Necromancer, not only does he give perfect stat boosts, like attack speed and crit and multicast, but also he only... Hey, that's also nice, good. He only has one projectile weapon, which is this one. Now, the only thing that does go wrong very often is I don't get the 2 buffs that I want, but aside from that, it's perfect. Yeah, stuff never goes wrong here. Trust me, stuff never goes wrong here. So what are the things that I've discovered? My original plan was we go for a huge amount of chains, and then one Chromatic Bolt triggers the other Chromatic Bolt, because we can have 100... Yes, perfect. We can have like 100 different chains going. And if you don't believe me with that number, the way the chain work is, so the Chromatic Bolt, first of all, to explain, it bounces between the enemies and travels a certain distance. I think this is affected by area based on my testing, but also it applies a random damage effect. Okay, this is why this one here is so good. Then look at the skill types. A huge amount of skill types, and for every single one of these skill types there is a chain that exists. So for example, from arcane to chaos, from arcane to ice, to nature to fire, and so on, all of these exist. Yes. In other words, there are ginormous amount of chains that take up the level ups, but I noticed if you take quality standards, you don't see them very often. Like, have you seen them so far? You haven't. That's because of that. Don't ask me why, it just happens. Really? The last one that I need is the Bloodlust, but to be honest, I'll waste 1 level up to just take something else and then eventually take it. Magnetics, also very important. Yeah, I'll just take that. That's fine. It's okay. And yeah, they are the chains. These are the ones that we don't want to have because they are horrible. We always have to roll, and this is why I need to keep the rerolls to make sure these level ups are not wasted. So the way the chain work is, you can't trigger the same skill with the same skill. Now you would say, okay, Chromatic Bolt triggering the same Chromatic Bolt doesn't work. No, the way it works is, one Chromatic Bolt can't trigger another Chromatic Bolt because they are the same skill. And what it reads in the chain is, it has to be another skill. Per my definition, this Chromatic Bolt is different from this Chromatic Bolt. Per game definition, it isn't. I've tried this out as much as I could, and I'm 99.9% sure it's impossible. Now what is possible is that a Chromatic Bolt can trigger, for example, the Arcane Power, and the Arcane Power can trigger a Chromatic Bolt. And what I think will happen is, if the Arcane Power triggers a Chromatic Bolt, all of them will get triggered. All 5 of them at the same time. Haven't confirmed that, but I'm pretty sure about that, because otherwise it wouldn't really make a lot of sense. But that also means, if we get something like... That's actually really good, we need to crit a lot. Yeah, if we get something like projectile triggers arcane, then we take that. And if we get arcane triggers anything, we also take that. In an optimal case, we would get that arcane triggers chaos and chaos triggers arcane, because those are the 2 buffs that we have. But these here, they are also arcane. They are also chaos. Yeah, chaos is also in there. So that would be a perfect case. You get banished. The reason why I banish these, by the way, is we don't want to waste any time on bad upgrades. The levels are so limited, that's why we have the quality standard. We need to make sure that those that we get, they are of decent quality. The downside is, if you have less offered, then obviously you don't have multiple chances to get really good stuff like legendaries, and I've noticed whenever I take this, I get worse things. Far away, yeah sure, let's just keep increasing that. Also another thing that I've tested, can you just banish one chain and all of the chains are gone? Nope, doesn't work. Sadly doesn't work, magnetic is good, we just need the bloodlust here. Multicast, we'll have a lot of multicast. I think I'll use one roll here, because we also had weapons. Damage. Increase the damage of every burn you apply. Now let's go for the damage here. That's way better. And I think I will go for frequency. And then we'll go for area. Yeah, area is good. Now what are we looking for? What are like the main things we want? Crits, apply the debuffs, that is insane. Then we also want to try to get to slows, and I hope slow into fragility is still in the game. That would be insane if we could get that. Anything else? Oh yes, there's an insane one. Do you remember that we got Earth? Like for every single Earth skill you have, non-Earth skills deal bonus damage. That also exists, but for every single skill type that is listed there. And that just means we would buff up, for example, arcane power by a huge amount. I will banish you, I guess, and area. Yeah, those are pretty much the main things we're looking for. Applying Doom, very important, very good. Okay. Now you may notice that my curse level has went down a lot. I used to be at 61%, now it's 37%, but the game has changed. Nowadays, you need way less curse levels or way less things activated to get the max amount of bonus. Can you stop hitting me? To get the max amount of bonuses. Here's a screenshot that shows you that still all of them are checkmarked, and you can pretty much just decide what is my poison to go with. As long as I just have enough that these are checkmarked, I get all of the bonuses. Yes, it does mean the game is easier, but to be honest, I go for so many gimmicky builds, they are just not meant to deal with the highest amount of curse. That's a meme. Okay, sure, buddy. Intense. Fire. Burn now causes damage more frequently. Ah. So that's you. Interesting. Yeah, we want to go for more attack speed. 3.3 seconds is so slow. Multicast. Is that good enough to take it, or do we take frequency on you? I think I'll actually take the multicast. That may have been worth a reroll, but that's good. Yeah. Oh, there are the final bosses already. Do you think we can kill them before 10 minutes? I think it is maybe well, they take years. I think it is actually possible. Like, as stupid as it sounds, them taking 40% less damage has an insane effect on our debuffs, and now they pretty much have more stacking in them. Okay, let's see. Especially on the Doom, it makes a big difference. More crits, very good, because we trigger bonus effects with crits. Can you just die, please? Come on, before 10 minutes, we got this. It's so close. I have a bet with myself. I need to win this. I need to feel good. If you do this for 7 hours and you haven't gotten something that satisfies you, you get really tilted. Okay, okay. Come on, just a bit more. This... Perfect. 952. And there we go. This is actually where they will shine. The arena is way smaller, and that means it doesn't have to bounce around as much and hits way more enemies. Watch this. Okay, not this. Okay, wait a moment. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. There we go. Watch this, watch this, watch this. There. Do you see the amount of bouncing? This is the beauty of it. Like, this is what I was hoping for, pretty much, to achieve that we have so many triggers from each other, which we won't have now, to be fair. But yeah, once we have the Bloodlust especially, note, Bloodlust, where are you? We will trigger that way more often. Doom. Doom is good. Oh, there are the first bosses already. How much HP do they have? Let's see, I think the crits are actually better. I haven't understood why the crit sometimes goes up, but I think that's because of the Necromancer. I think I'll go for the attack speed. Yeah, that just shaved off 0.2 seconds. That's quite a lot, but the crit is also important. I think crits applies more of the stacks, as far as I know. Could be wrong with that though. Okay. But that's still very good. That's more than decent, in fact. Oh wow, you really have a shield around? Really? Can I... Did you... Come on. Increases the damage of every single Doom you apply. Oh, that's huge. We also had the other one that all your attacks may apply Doom. No, wait, we had that. But where's the crit applies Doom? Didn't we have that? Oh yeah, here it is. That was the very first one that we got. 50% for 695. 695 looks like it's 2 stacks of Doom maybe. Frequency on you? Sure, let's do it. Now if we get one duration on it, it's pretty much permanent. One thing I forgot, and sadly we haven't gotten this so far, I think at least. If you apply one debuff, then another one gets also applied. I don't think we have seen that so far. So for example, when you apply Doom, that you apply Blake, I think is one, or it's the other way around. Really sad we haven't gotten that, because that multiplies the stacks that we have by a ridiculous amount. That is, you know what, I'll actually go for the Doom. Another thing that is actually quite important is I need to make sure to get all of the abomination things. I do believe they can apply the debuffs, otherwise the damage numbers wouldn't make sense. Look at this. It deals 1/5 of the damage, so pretty much as much damage as one of these bolts that we have right now. Like exactly the same amount of damage. And I don't think that the abominations are that good, right? Like it must be the debuffs that they also apply that. It's slapping there. Yeah, I think it applies all the debuffs as well. And that would make sense. That would explain why the damage is so equal between them. I will roll here. I will... Oh, that's good. Nice. How is this possible? Yes, I'm rolling a bit. I'm frustrated, okay? Where's the bloodlust? Where's the attack frequency, huh? One of my favorite things to do is to just watch how the bar depletes, and you know the moment it hits purple, the dude will just immediately fall over and die. And the more we increase Doom, the more insane this effect will become. Yeah, and there he just disappeared. Talking about increasing Doom? Perfect. Just keep going with it. 4.9k per stack that we apply. That is quite a lot. But it's also pointless to turn this into a Doom weapon. Like, we still want to have the different effects, you know? If they appear. The chain effects. Please, where are you? Wait, I want to see how much it stacks up now. Let me see. Oh my god, do you see the purple bar growing? It literally just started. Well, that one lags behind. That one is doing good. That first one is doing really good. I can't look at it all too long, otherwise I just walk into enemies. Oh my god. Like half of this health bar there is just purple. Okay, okay. Are we getting faster? We finished the last stage at 10 minutes. I wonder when we will finish this stage here. If it's less than 10 minutes or more than 10 minutes. The enemies, they grow in strength, so it should take longer and longer and longer. But if we manage to outgrow them, you know, we could take this quite far. So, all of these will blow up in a moment. Frequency, let's just do it that it's permanent now. Yeah, 13 seconds duration. This was there? The 20% damage reduction was there. And it was still this fast? Give me my stuff. I'll actually... Finally. Wait, is any one of you a higher level? No, good. Let's take it. There we go. Oh, it's only 44%. I know that's horrible. But, well, I mean, 44% is still 44%. If you take a look at it right now, our cast frequency is 119% and 44% is just from this one. Huh, arcane to nature, so that would be you. And if I trigger this and then trigger anything... Listen, if I have 10% to trigger this and then a 10% chance to trigger these, the other way around, well, but every single time it goes off, it pretty much just has a chance to reset all of these. You know what? I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. If we ever notice, someone has to pay attention to that, and it's not me because I'm falling asleep here. If this one gets triggered and re-triggers these, all of them, that would be ridiculous, because that's one thing I still need to test. So right now it's off, okay, it got triggered. I don't want to pay attention to this stuff. I have better things to do. Like, not dying is what I mean. So, there are the bosses. Yeah, we are lagging behind a little bit, but to be honest, we have gotten not that many level ups, though we almost have a very nice level. Okay. Okay. I mean, the enemies are dying fast. Is there a pillar somewhere that I've missed? That would be like the perfect time for the game to put a pillar down. No. Okay, good. And that means, if I'm a little bit closer to them, okay, not in the middle of all of the enemies, if I'm a little bit closer to them, they should die fairly fast. Are you kidding me? I haven't seen you. Okay, it's dead. Nice, it will die to the poison. We can skip that now, we have everything that we want, and I'll just roll. Beautiful. What is our crit chance? 74% chance. Look at the purple bar. Where's your purple bar? Okay. We're done. 2019, we are done. Oh my god, yes. Still haven't gotten a single one of those chains for the status effects. But yeah, I don't know, if we would get something like Doom to Poison or Poison to Doom, that would be ridiculous, because we have such a high chance to apply them. Another Fearful Strike, let's go. Right. That is the one that I mainly need to increase. I'm not saying we're only going for Doom, and that I may have just went for Doom weapons, you know, and that would have been way better. No, I'm not saying that. Just don't say it, okay? If you don't say it, it doesn't exist. I hate this weapon. I hate this weapon so much. Look, I want to love it. It's actually one of my favorites because of the bouncing and the debuffs. But this RNG to either get the insane things that apply the chains or to not get them kills it for me. If you would just have that, even if it's just a very high chance to get at least one of them and after that it reverts back to normal, I would understand that. But we just never get it. Yeah, sure, more Doom. Let's go. Well, actually that was a multiplier to Doom damage. That is quite good. Okay, there are the next bosses. Look at the purple building up immediately. What was that? Oh, okay, this is all fine. Shh. Okay, okay, okay. This is good. This is good, don't worry about it. We got this. We got this. We got this. Okay, I'm back to 33 HP. I don't even know where I get the healing from. I think it's when we hit someone with negative stacks, then we have a chance to heal, or I'm just making up things. Like, something is healing me a lot, okay? Whatever it is, it's something. Probably a necromancer trait, I would assume. Because otherwise I would know about it. Wait, we already killed one boss. Wait, what? Was I just talking so much that I didn't realize how long it takes? Or really? Right before the heal? You had to do... Can you just destroy it, please? You had to do it? It's okay. My brain is so mushy. Just try to talk for 7 hours straight. Like, I could have been smart. I could have just waited until I have a good run and not talk, but I don't like faking that. Like, the only time where I'm fine with it is, like, in Pesticides Not Required, where I just needed something on the very first level up, and then the run would start. But here, I needed to wait until I had all of these, you know, and that can take very long, as you have seen with the Bloodlust, so it would have been horrible if I don't record and talk, and I don't like doing post-edit commentary. I think it's boring and bad and cheap. Yeah. Ach, komm, deine Mutti, Alter. Hör doch auf mit der Scheiße. Hey, Multicast! For Shadows, nice! That's actually good. Good, nice. You have 24% multicast, that's the first one we've gotten. Still good. Can't ruin it for me. I'm happy about that. 10,000 damage with the Doom stacks that we apply from crits. Or what was that? Is that this one? No. What is it? I don't even know. Oh hey, that one also is doubled. Why did you just go down? Oh, because of the passive damage boost, right? Yeah, that's what's changing it. Okay. What is the one that we have 10 of? Oh, it's this one here. Wait, it's 11,000. No, it's 10,000. No, it's... Why do you keep changing? So, these are the final enemies. Are you a protective shield? Of course you are. It's actually really hard to hit that one. I will try my best. Okay, it's done. It's done. It will die naturally. There we go. So, we are falling behind. As you can see, this one will also take a bit longer. However, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of difference. Not sure why that would be helpful. There's not a lot of difference. It's still slower and slower and slower the longer we go on. Then again, does it matter? I will get one shot on the next wave or just the one after that. Okay, I almost died there. Great. Wait, we are kind of nuking the bosses here. Yeah, careful there. The moment I'm down to 0 revivals, I have to walk at the border. I don't know if I blocked that or if I dodged it with the dash, but that was a close call. That was really evil. Thank you, I don't appreciate that. Wait, you're almost dead. Look at the purple bar of power. Look at the purple... It just exploded, I think. I'm not really sure what happened there. It's just gone. So I guess Doom can explode. Yeah, but look at this. 30, 40. Wait, that is not bad. That is actually really good. Like, the first one was before 10 minutes, the second one was after 10 minutes, like I think 10, 16 or so. That actually means it barely made a difference. Wait, why did it just jump up to 41-1 time alive? Wait, did you see that? It just... What? Are you cheating me out of my time? Are you cheating me out of my time? Yay, increases... How much does this actually increase it? 10,500? No way. You wanna... What? How? Okay. Sure, buddy. Doom is upon us! Doom is upon us! I wish there was a counter to show just how many things you have applied so far in total. Because if you look at this, like some of these have thousands of stacks at times and then they just, you know, expire. But like, just how many do we have in total? There's 2.6k over there. And this will just go poof and be gone. Oh, 10 HP. Ah, this is fine. I don't need more HP than that. Yeah, there's healing, nice. I healed for 40. Why did I just heal so much? That was way more than I expected. I mean, I'll not complain about it. By the way, here are the current damage numbers if you're curious about them. The Chromatic Bolts are exactly still 4 times as much as the Abomination. How is that a thing? There's something about this isn't right. Something about that is off. Area of effect, sure, great. Right? Like, how does the Abomination work? There must be a math flaw in there. I don't fully get it. Like, even if it applies the same stacks, it would assume that it has the same attack speed and hits the same amount of enemies and everything all the time. I think it just counts them all together and divides them by the amount that we have. Like, we have 4 of the Chromatic Bolts, 1 of the Abomination, so you're 4 times as much as the Abomination. Otherwise, that is so unlikely to always be exactly 4 times as much. Where are my rolls, by the way? Every 5 level... Oh, I barely level up, right? Let's go for the bleed, I guess. Bleed is just so useless. The thing with bleed is, the enemies have to move to take bonus damage from it, otherwise it just deals less damage than everything else, but bosses rarely ever move, so... What's the point, right? Doesn't really do a lot. Bleed now causes damage more frequently. I'm so glad that I just said how useless bleed is, and the game just rubs it in. What? You want to convert poison into doom, or doom into poison, or doom into something else because you have thousands of stacks of it? No. Bleed. Bleed is very important, Mr. Dex. There's one of these things that's probably a protective one, I would say. Whenever that spawns... I have 1 HP. I have exactly 1 HP. Okay, okay, okay. You know what? I'll not destroy you. I have to move on. I'm sorry. We luckily heal a lot. I'm not exactly sure from what that is, but yep. I'm coming back for you. That was close. Okay, this one is done. That means the bosses should die a lot faster. Looking at the timer though, it's a lot worse this time. Like, way worse. They are not even dead, and we are 4 minutes in. I think it's slowly but surely time to call it a day. And I just died. Almost nice HP. It's slowly time to call it a day. Slap. Oh, whoa. I survived again on 1 HP? What are the odds of that from happening twice? What? I mean... Nice. You know what? I'll go to the outside here, because on the outside I'm very... Isn't that where I just took the hit on the outside? Nah, my weapon can bounce to the enemies. We're good. Over 16,000 damage every single time. 25% chance to apply that. That is ridiculous. Like, the crits do nothing in compare. Well, that's actually also not bad. But yeah, how much is it here? Oh, you know what? We'll just take a look at that. This is where I take my happiness from now. Oh, there's so much experience in the middle. Watch this not being a level up. It was a level up. Wow. That is impressive. 1 level up. Not bad. A single level up. I'm sorry to call it a day, but I think without having the conversions, even if you would get one now, it's way too slow because we need so many of them. So, take me out. That's so aggressive. Somehow there's no enemy around though to care about this except for the ghost. It's a little bit creepy. Can you not throw me around? Well, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't recommend you at all to take the Chromatic Bow, even with all the changes now. It's just as bad as it used to be. If you enjoyed it, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like, and I'm out.